Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're talking about a harsh reality. The Philippines' naval forces are not enough to deter China's incursions in our waters. President Marcos Jr. himself admitted this when he said, "We don't have the means to make them leave. But if we had an aircraft carrier with a destroyer, frigate, and submarine that we could send to push them back, we don't have that." This statement reflects the urgent need for bigger, more capable warships. But how do we get here? And more importantly, what can we do now to fix this problem? Let's dive in. The Philippine Navy is significantly outmatched by China's naval forces, which boast hundreds of warships, including aircraft carriers, destroyers, and heavily armed Coast Guard vessels. Meanwhile, the Philippines has only a handful of frigates and patrol ships, many of which are aging and not built for high-intensity conflicts. Had the country invested in modern warships a decade ago, we might have had some level of deterrence today. But the reality is that we are playing catch-up, and time is running out. Every year, China strengthens its grip over the South China Sea, while the Philippines struggles with long procurement timelines, limited budgets, and bureaucratic red tape. Despite repeated warnings from defense experts, past administrations failed to prioritize naval modernization. The Duterte administration gambled on diplomacy with China, hoping for economic benefits in exchange for softening its stance. That approach backfired. The Marcos Jr. administration, while leaning toward allies, has yet to secure major warship acquisitions despite multiple offers from defense partners. Even when allies are willing to help, progress remains slow. The Philippines cannot afford to wait for the perfect deal. The time to act is now. Building new warships takes years, but acquiring pre-owned vessels is a faster alternative. Several allies have ships that could be transferred quickly to the Philippines. Small Blue Diamond, United States. Littoral Combat Ship, LCS. These ships are designed for close-to-shore combat and can be reconfigured for different missions, such as anti-submarine warfare, mine countermeasures, and surface warfare. While they have faced criticism for their maintenance costs, they offer speed, modularity, and modern sensors. The U.S. Navy is retiring some LCS units, making them potential candidates for transfer. Coast Guard cutters. The U.S. has transferred Hamilton-class cutters to the Philippines before, and more decommissioned vessels of this class or similar ones could be available. United Kingdom Type 23 frigates. These general-purpose frigates are equipped for anti-submarine warfare and surface combat. As the Royal Navy is gradually replacing them with newer Type 26 frigates, some older units could be transferred to allies. The Type 23s offer a robust weapon suite, including torpedoes, anti-air missiles, and advanced radar systems, making them a valuable addition to the Philippine Navy. South Korea Pohang-class corvettes. These ships are ideal for coastal defense and patrol missions. Several have already been transferred to other navies, including Vietnam and Colombia. South Korea has previously donated these to the Philippines, and more could be made available. Japan Large Coast Guard vessels. Japan has been actively supporting the Philippine Coast Guard with vessel donations. Larger ships could help in maritime patrol and security operations in contested waters. Italy Mistral-class frigate. These multi-role frigates, formerly used by the Italian Navy, are equipped with anti-air, anti-submarine, and surface warfare capabilities. They could provide the Philippines with much-needed firepower and operational flexibility. Australia Anzac-class frigates. These are general-purpose frigates with strong anti-air and anti-surface warfare capabilities. As Australia modernizes its fleet, some of these vessels could be transferred to allies like the Philippines. The challenge? Even acquiring used ships takes time due to bureaucratic delays and the need for trained crews. The government must streamline procurement and fast-track crew training to maximize these opportunities. Naval ships alone won't be enough. The Philippines also needs rocket land-based anti-ship missiles. The BrahMos system from India is a step in the right direction, but we need more. Airplane maritime strike aircraft. Fighter jets capable of launching long-range anti-ship missiles must be prioritized. Satellite. Better surveillance and intelligence. More drones and radar systems to detect enemy movements faster. Ultimately, the biggest obstacle isn't just money or resources, it's political will. If the government truly sees the Chinese threat as urgent, defense spending must be treated as a top priority. Public awareness is also crucial. The more Filipinos demand action, the harder it will be for politicians to ignore the problem. The harsh reality is that the Philippines is years behind where it should be in naval defense. However, all hope is not lost. By fast-tracking ship acquisitions, securing used vessels from allies, and investing in missile and air capabilities, we can start closing the gap. But will the government act fast enough? What do you think? Should the Philippines urgently acquire used ships or focus on long-term solutions? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on Philippine defense and security. See you in the next video.